Consider for a moment where you have been seeking the power to change your life. Perhaps you've looked to external circumstances, to other people, to some future event that you believe will finally bring you the transformation you desire. But I say unto you, you have been looking in the wrong place. The power to change, to create, to become anything you desire is already within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. But what does it truly mean to say that this changing power is already inside you? It is not a mere motivational phrase or a vague spiritual concept. It is a statement of cosmic law, a fundamental about the nature of your relationship to the nature of the universe. You are not separate from the power that creates worlds. You are that power, individualized and made manifest. Let us delve deeper into this profound truth. Your outer world, every experience you have, every circumstance you encounter, is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world, your consciousness. It is a mirror faithfully reflecting back to you the sum total of your beliefs, assumptions, and most importantly, your concept of self. When you understand this, truly understand it, you realize that by changing your inner world, by recognizing and utilizing the power within you, you are actively creating a new reality that will unfold in your experience. This understanding is crucial, for it shifts the entire paradigm of how you approach change and transformation. No longer are you a helpless being at the mercy of external circumstances, hoping for favorable conditions. You become the active creator of your reality, knowing that as you change your inner world, as you tap into the power within you, the universe must rearrange itself to match this new inner state. But how, you may ask, can one access and utilize this changing power that is already within? The answer lies in the creative power of your wonderful human imagination combined with the intensity of your feeling and belief. For your imagination is not a mere fantasy maker, and your feelings are not mere reactions to external stimuli. Together, they form the very workshop in which reality is forged. Let us take a moment to truly understand this. Your subconscious mind, which is one with the universal creative force, does not distinguish between what you vividly imagine and feel is true and what you actually experience in the outer world. It accepts as true whatever you feel to be true in your imaginal acts. And once it accepts an idea as true, it proceeds to bring it into manifestation in your physical reality, regardless of how long it takes in clock time. So, when you tap into the changing power within you, when you use your imagination to create a new self-concept and feel the reality of it, you are not engaging in wishful thinking or self-deception. You are actively creating your new reality from within. You are aligning yourself with the creative power of the universe, allowing it to work through you and for you. This, my dear listeners, is the essence of the changing power already inside you. It is about recognizing that the power to shape your reality lies within you, waiting to be expressed through your conscious imaginal acts. It is about understanding that your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world, which can be radically altered by tapping into the power within. Consider the biblical phrase, "The kingdom of God is within you." This is not a mere poetic expression or a vague spiritual concept. It is a statement of cosmic law, an invitation to recognize the infinite power that resides within your own being. When you truly grasp this, when you feel the reality of this power within you, you are changed in that very moment. The outer manifestation may take time to catch up, but the inner transformation is instantaneous. But let me be clear, recognizing and utilizing the changing power within you is not about forced visualizations or strained affirmations. It is about a total immersion in the feeling of being the person you desire to be, of having what you desire to have. When you truly embody this practice, you naturally assume the thoughts, feelings, and inner conversations of the person you desire to be. You go to sleep not as the person bound by current circumstances, but as the person who has already experienced the desired change. Let us explore this further with an example. Imagine a person who desires to be confident and successful. Their outer reality shows no signs of these qualities. Now, imagine this person deciding to tap into the changing power within. As they lie in bed, they immerse themselves in the feeling of being confident and successful. They feel the assurance, the ease, the joy that comes with these qualities. They allow this feeling to permeate every cell of their being. They fall asleep in this state, carrying it into their dreams. When they awaken, something has shifted. They may not see immediate external changes in their circumstances, but internally they are no longer the same person. They have experienced the reality of being confident and successful, and this new self-concept begins to reshape their outer world. In the days and weeks that follow, they find themselves naturally acting with more confidence. They make decisions with great assurance. They approach challenges with a newfound sense of capability. And as they do so, their outer world begins to reflect this new inner state. Opportunities arise that align with their new self-concept. People respond to them differently. Their entire life begins to transform, all stemming from tapping into the changing power within. This principle applies to every aspect of your life. Whether you desire health, wealth, love, or any other state of being, the key is to first tap into the changing power within you. Feel the reality of being the person who embodies these qualities. Fall asleep in that state, knowing that as you do so, you are planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind that must grow into your outer reality. Now, I can hear some of you thinking, but Wayne, can simply imagining and feeling a new reality really make such a difference? Surely, we must take action in the physical world to create change. And to this I say action is indeed part of the process, but it is inspired action that flows naturally from your changed inner state, not forced action born of desperation or lack. Remember, the outer world is dead. It has no life of its own. It is your consciousness that gives life to your experiences. When you focus on external actions without first changing your inner state, you are breathing life into a reality that may not align with your desires. But when you first tap into the changing power within you, when you change your inner world, you set in motion a series of events that must culminate in the outer expression of this new inner reality. This, my dear friends, is the true secret to creating lasting change in your life. It is about recognizing that the power you seek is already within you, waiting to be acknowledged and expressed. It is about aligning yourself with this inner power, allowing it to flow through you and reshape your reality from the inside out. But let me warn you, this shift in consciousness, this recognition of the power within, is not always an easy task. The old habits of looking to the external world for change, of reacting to circumstances rather than creating them, are deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. As you embark on this new way of being, you may find resistance arising within you. Doubts may creep in. Old thought patterns may try to reassert themselves. When this happens, do not fight against these thoughts and feelings. Simply observe them, acknowledge them, and then gently return to the awareness of the changing power within you. For the war is not won by battling against what you don't want, but by persistently embodying the state of what you do want. This persistence, this unwavering faith in the face of contrary evidence, is what allows you to truly tap into and utilize the changing power within you. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're trying to listen to a particular station, you don't focus on eliminating all the other stations. You simply tune into the frequency you desire. In the same way, you don't need to fight against your current reality or forcefully push away unwanted conditions. You simply need to tune yourself to the frequency of your desired state to align yourself with the changing power within you. This tuning is done through your imagination and your ability to generate feeling states. Your imagination is the dial that allows you to tune into different frequencies of experience. As you use your imagination to fully embody your desired state, as you feel the reality of being this version of yourself, you are tuning yourself to that frequency, allowing the corresponding experiences to flow into your life. But remember, my friends, this is not a one-time event. Tapping into and utilizing the changing power within you is a way of life. It's a constant choice to maintain awareness of this power, to live from the state of your desire fulfilled, regardless of appearances. Just as you wouldn't expect to stay in shape by exercising once, you cannot expect to create lasting change by tapping into this power once. This is about persistently living from the awareness of your inner power, about maintaining the consciousness of your desire fulfilled day in and day out, until it becomes your new normal. As you do this, you will find that your perception of yourself and your world begins to shift. What once seemed like limitations now appear as opportunities for growth. Challenges become stepping stones to success. You begin to see yourself as the empowered being you truly are, knowing that the changing power within you is constantly shaping your reality. Now, some of you may be wondering, but Nibble, how can I maintain this awareness of the power within me when my current reality seems unchanged? How can I persist in feeling my desire fulfilled when circumstances seem to contradict it? And to this, I say your imagination infused with this feeling is more powerful than any circumstance. Consider for a moment, have you ever been deeply moved by a story, whether in a book or a movie? In those moments, were you not feeling real emotions based on imaginary events? Your feelings were real, even though the events were not happening in your physical reality. This is the power you must harness to tap into the changing power within you. You must use your imagination to create scenarios that evoke the feelings associated with your desire fulfilled. Imagine how you would feel if you were already the person you want to be, if you already had what you want to have. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the sense of fulfillment that would come with this reality. Feel these states as vividly and as consistently as you can. The key is to make these imaginal acts as real to you as possible. Engage all your senses. Feel the textures associated with your desire fulfilled. Hear the sounds, smell the scents, taste the flavors. See the world through the eyes of the person who has already experienced this change. Make it so real that your rational mind cannot distinguish between this imaginal act and physical reality. But here's a crucial point, my friends. The goal is not to imagine specific events or circumstances. The goal is to capture the essence of the feeling state associated with your desire fulfilled. For it is this feeling state that is the true attractor of your experiences. Let me illustrate this with an example. Instead of imagining a specific job offer or a particular sum of money, capture the feeling essence of being financially abundant. Feel the security, the freedom, the joy that comes with this state. See yourself moving through life with the ease and confidence of someone who is truly abundant. By focusing on the feeling essence rather than specific outcomes, you allow the universe to bring your desire to you in ways that might far exceed your specific imaginings. You open yourself to possibilities beyond what your current mindset can conceive. This is the true art of tapping into the changing power within you. It's not about forcing yourself to believe something against all evidence. It's about aligning yourself with the truth of your divine nature, your oneness with the creative power of the universe. It's about living each day from the state of your desire fulfilled, regardless of external circumstances. As you practice this, you may find that your outer world begins to shift in subtle ways. Perhaps you start to feel more confident and empowered, or you find yourself naturally making choices that align with your desired state, or opportunities that resonate with your new self. Concepts seem to appear out of nowhere. These are all signs that your inner shift, born from tapping into the changing power within you, is creating ripples in your outer reality. Don't discount these small changes. Celebrate them. See them as confirmation that the law is working, that your inner power is taking effect. But don't become attached to them or anxiously look for them. Simply acknowledge them with gratitude and continue to live from your state of desire fulfilled. As you persist in this practice, larger changes will begin to manifest. You may find yourself naturally attracting experiences that align with your new self-concept. You may notice that your relationships improve, that your career flourishes, that abundance flows more freely into your life. And as you continue to express the changing power within you, you'll discover that life becomes an exciting adventure of ever-expanding good. But remember, the outer manifestation is not the goal. The goal is the state of consciousness from which all desired experiences naturally flow. This is a crucial point, my friends. When you're truly tapping into the changing power within you, when you're fully living from the state of your desire fulfilled, you no longer need external circumstances to confirm your state. You're already whole, already complete in your knowing that you are the person you've imagined yourself to be. And paradoxically, it's in this state of inner fulfillment that you're most likely to experience a life that reflects your ideal self-concept. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Wayne, what about action? Don't we need to do things in the physical world to bring about change? And to this I say, yes, action is part of the process. But it's inspired action, not anxious doing. When you're consistently tapping into the changing power within you, ideas and opportunities will naturally present themselves to you. You'll feel inspired to take certain actions, to move in certain directions. These actions won't feel like struggle or effort. They'll feel natural, joyful, almost effortless. This is the difference between trying to make things happen and allowing them to happen. When you're trying to force change, actions feel stressful, born out of fear and doubt. When you're living from the awareness of your inner power, actions flow naturally from your aligned state, guided by an inner wisdom that knows exactly how to bring about the manifestation of your desires. Consider the example of a seed growing into a mighty oak tree. The seed doesn't strain to become a tree. It doesn't force itself to grow. It simply unfolds naturally, expressing its innate potential. You, my dear listeners, are no different. When you tap into the changing power within you, you allow your life to unfold naturally and beautifully, expressing the infinite potential that is your birthright. But let me be clear, this state of allowing is not passive. It requires an active use of your imagination, a deliberate and focused embodiment of your desired state. It requires faith, not blind faith in external circumstances, but faith in the creative power of your consciousness, in the changing power that resides within you. This faith is not about believing that things will change someday in the future. It's about knowing that you are who you desire to be now, in this very moment, and that your outer world must inevitably conform to this new inner reality. As you cultivate this faith, as you persist in tapping into the changing power within you, you'll begin to see evidence of your transformation manifesting in your outer world. These signs may start small, a newfound confidence in a situation that would have previously intimidated you, a chance encounter that leads to an unexpected opportunity, a sudden insight that changes everything. Do not discount these signs, no matter how small they may seem, for they are confirmation that your inner world, shaped by the changing power within you, is indeed shaping your outer reality. They are breadcrumbs leading you to the full realization of the life you are creating. As we near the conclusion of our discussion, I want to address a common concern that arises when people first encounter this teaching. Many worry that focusing on their inner world, on tapping into the changing power within, might somehow make them selfish or disconnected from others. But I assure you, my friends, the opposite is true. When you truly understand the principle of the changing power within you, you realize that you are not separate from others. As you elevate your own consciousness by tapping into this power, you are elevating the consciousness of all. Your personal transformation, far from disconnecting you from others, actually expands the field of possibilities for all. Moreover, when you are coming from a place of inner fulfillment, of knowing and expressing the power within you, you naturally have more to give to others. You become a channel through which blessings flow, not just to you, but through you to the world. Your transformation creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of everyone you encounter with your newfound energy, joy, and sense of possibility. This is the true gift of recognizing and utilizing the changing power within you. It's not just about improving your individual circumstances, although that will happen. It's about aligning yourself with the fundamental nature of the universe, which is boundless good. It's about recognizing your own divine nature and allowing it to express itself fully through you. In this state of alignment, of consistently tapping into the changing power within you, you become a channel for the most beautiful expressions of life. Ideas flow to you effortlessly. Opportunities present themselves naturally. The right people and circumstances appear in your life at the perfect time. This is the magic of living from the awareness of your inner power. But remember, this magic is not something external to you. It's not some cosmic force that you need to appease or manipulate. It is the natural expression of your own consciousness when it's aligned with the truth of your being. You are the power. You are the magic. You are the one who has been looking in the wrong place, for the changing power has been within you all along. As we draw our time together to a close, I want to leave you with a final thought. The principle we've explored tonight, you've been looking in the wrong place. Changing power, really inside you, is not just a concept to be intellectually understood. It's about recognizing your true nature as a divine, creative being. It's about aligning your entire being with the fundamental truth of who you are and allowing your grandest expression to flow through you. When you live from this understanding, everything changes. The world becomes a friendly place filled with infinite possibilities. You no longer see yourself as a small, separate being struggling against external forces. Instead, you recognize yourself as the author of your own life story, the creator of your own thriving reality. In this state, there's no need to fear the future or doubt your ability to create the life you desire, for you understand that you are the source of all creation in your experience. Your job is simply to maintain awareness of the changing power within you, to live from this consciousness, and to allow the universe to arrange the details of its manifestation. So, my dear friends, as you leave here tonight, I urge you to embrace this principle with all your heart. Don't see it as a technique to be applied occasionally, but as a way of life to be lived continuously. Use your mighty imagination to tap into the changing power within you. Feel the naturalness of being the empowered divine being you truly are. Live from this state, persist in this knowing, and watch as your world rearranges itself to match your inner vision. Remember, you are not a limited being struggling to find power outside yourself. You are the infinite consciousness choosing to experience growth and transformation from this particular vantage point. The changing power within you is the tool through which you shape your experience. Use it wisely with the awareness of your true nature and the responsibility that comes with it. Go forth and create the fulfilling, joyous life that is your birthright, knowing that with each moment you tap into the changing power within, you are learning more fully what you are, the truth of your divine limitless nature. Let's delve deeper into this revelation. You see, each one of you carries within you a divine spark, a light so brilliant that it cannot be contained. It is the essence of your being, the core of your existence. This light is not something external to you, nor is it something you need to acquire or earn. It is you in your purest, most authentic form. For too long, many of you have allowed this light to be dimmed by the shadows of doubt, fear, and limitation. You have listened to the whispers of the world that tell you to shrink, to conform, to settle for less than what you truly are. But I say to you now, those days are over. The time has come for you to fully embrace the radiance within you. Imagine, if you will, a dark room. It matters not how vast this darkness may seem. For the moment you light a single candle, the darkness begins to recede. Your inner light is far more powerful than any candle. It is a beacon, a sun unto itself. As you allow this light to shine forth, you will find that the darkness of your doubts and fears cannot withstand its brilliance. Now, let us consider the phrase, "they are alerted." Who are these mysterious they that I speak of? They are not external entities or judgmental forces waiting to scrutinize your every move. No, they are the infinite possibilities that exist within the universe. They are the dormant potentials within you that have been waiting for this very moment to spring into action. When your light shines at its fullest, it sends a signal across the vastness of existence. It alerts the very fabric of reality that you are ready for what you might ask, ready to step into the fullness of your being, ready to claim the life that has been waiting for you, ready to become the person you have always known deep down that you could be. This alertness, this awakening, it ripples out from you in all directions. It touches the lives of those around you, inspiring them to recognize their own light. It reaches into the future, shaping the events and circumstances that are yet to come. It even stretches into the past, reframing your memories and experiences in the light of this new understanding. My friends, this alertness is not something to fear or shy away from. It is a celebration, a cosmic acknowledgement of your readiness to step into your power. Embrace it fully, for it heralds the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Now let us explore the profound significance of the words "this was meant to find you no low." There is a divine timing to all things in the universe. Just as a seed requires the right conditions to sprout and grow, so too does your awakening require the perfect moment to unfold. This moment, right here and now, is that perfect time. It is no coincidence that you are hearing these words, that you are feeling stirring within your soul. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has orchestrated this precise moment for you to receive this message. Think back on your life, on the path that has led you to this very instant. Every experience, every challenge, every triumph, and every setback, they have all been preparation for this moment. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. All of it has been leading you here, to this awakening, to this recognition of your inner light. You might ask, why now? Why not earlier or later? The answer, my dear friends, is simple yet profound. You are ready now in a way that you have never been before. Your experiences have shaped you, your challenges have strengthened you, and your triumphs have given you the confidence to take this next step. The now is all we ever truly have. The past is but a memory, the future a dream. But this moment, this precious now, is where your power lies. It is in this now that you can choose to let your light shine at its brightest. It is in this now that you can alert the universe to your readiness. It is in this now that you can step into the fullness of your being. Let us delve deeper into the nature of this light within you. It is not merely a metaphor or poetic notion. This light is the very essence of your consciousness, the core of your awareness. It is the part of you that observes, that experiences, that knows. This light of consciousness is eternal and unchanging. It has been with you since the moment of your birth, and it will remain with you until your last breath and beyond. It is the constant amidst the ever-changing landscape of your life. Circumstances may shift, emotions may come and go, thoughts may arise and pass away, but this light of awareness remains steadfast. When I say that your light is shining, I am speaking of a fundamental shift in your relationship with this inner radiance. It is a shift from identifying solely with the content of your experience, your thoughts, emotions, and sensations, to recognizing yourself as the awareness in which all these experiences arise. As your light shines brighter, you begin to see the world through new eyes. The problems and challenges that once seemed insurmountable begin to appear as opportunities for growth and transformation. The limitations that you once accepted as unchangeable truths reveal themselves as mere illusions, ready to dissolve in the brilliance of your awakened consciousness. This shining light within you has the power to transform not only your inner world, but also the world around you. As you move through life with this heightened awareness, you become a beacon for others. Your presence alone can inspire change, can awaken others to their own inner light. Now let us turn our attention to the concept of being alerted. This alertness is not a state of anxious vigilance or constant stress. Rather, it is a state of heightened awareness of being fully present and alive to the richness of each moment. When you are truly alert, you are able to perceive the world with clarity and freshness. You see beyond the surface appearances of things to the deeper truths that lie beneath. This alertness allows you to respond to life with wisdom and grace, rather than merely reacting based on old patterns and conditioning. Being alerted also means being open to the messages and signs that the universe is constantly sending your way. These messages can come in many forms. A chance encounter, a book that falls open to just the right page, a sudden insight or intuition. When you are alert, you are able to recognize and act upon these divine nudges, allowing yourself to be guided towards your highest good. Moreover, this state of alertness extends beyond your individual self. As your light shines brighter, it sends ripples through the collective consciousness of humanity. You become part of a growing wave of awakening that is sweeping across the planet. Your individual transformation contributes to the transformation of the whole. This brings us to the profound truth that this was meant to define you now, though. There is a divine orchestration at play in the universe, a cosmic dance in which each of us has a unique and irreplaceable role. Your awakening, your shining light, your state of alertness, all of these are not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all. You see, my dear friends, you are not separate from the universe. You are not isolated individuals struggling against a hostile world. You are integral parts of the cosmic whole, expressions of the infinite consciousness that permits all of existence. When I say that this message was meant to find you now, I am pointing to the perfect timing of the universe. You are hearing these words, feeling this awakening at precisely the right moment, not just for you, but for the entire tapestry of existence. Imagine, if you will, a vast and intricate tapestry. Each thread in this tapestry represents a life, a consciousness, a journey. Your thread, with its unique colors and textures, is woven into this grand design in a way that is absolutely perfect. The moment of your awakening, the shining of your light, creates a brilliant gleam in this tapestry that affects the entire pattern. This precious moment of realization is a confluence of countless factors and influences. It is the result of every choice you have ever made, every experience you have ever had, combined with the choices and experiences of every other being in existence. It is a moment that has been in preparation since the beginning of time. Let us explore further the implications of your light shining and the universe being alerted to your awakening. This alertness is not a one-time event, but the beginning of a new way of being in the world. From this moment forward, you have the opportunity to live in a state of constant communion with the divine intelligence that permits all of existence. As your light shines brighter, you will find that the world responds to you in new and wonderful ways. Opportunities that you never could have imagined will present themselves. Relationships will deepen and become more meaningful. Your work, whatever it may be, will take on a new sense of purpose and fulfillment. This is because when your light shines at its brightest, you are in alignment with the fundamental creative force of the universe. You become a clear channel through which divine inspiration can flow. Ideas, insights, and inspirations will come to you with increasing frequency and clarity. But remember, my dear friends, with this awakening comes a great responsibility. As your light shines brighter, as the universe is alerted to your presence, you have a duty to use this heightened awareness for the highest good of all. You are being called to be a force for positive change in the world, to use your unique gifts and talents in service of something greater than yourself. This doesn't mean you need to dramatically change your external circumstances or take on some grand world-changing mission, unless, of course, you feel called to do so. Rather, it means bringing the light of your awakened consciousness to everything you do, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant. It means treating each person you encounter with kindness and respect, recognizing the divine light within them. It means approaching your work, whatever it may be, with dedication and integrity. It means making choices that are aligned with your highest values and the greatest good for all. As you embrace this responsibility, you will find that your life takes on a new depth of meaning and purpose. You will no longer be driven by the petty concerns of the ego, the need for validation, the fear of lack, the desire for control. Instead, you will be moved by a deeper wisdom, a profound love for life in all its forms, a desire to contribute to the evolution of consciousness on our planet. Now let us delve deeper into the significance of this message, finding you now low. The now is not just a point in time, but a gateway to the eternal. When you are fully present in the now, you step out of the stream of time and into the vast ocean of pure being. In this now, all possibilities exist simultaneously. The past, with all its joys and sorrows, its triumphs and mistakes, is no longer a burden to be carried, but a treasure trove of wisdom to be appreciated. The future, with all its hopes and fears, is no longer a source of anxiety, but a canvas upon which you can paint your grandest visions. This now is the point of power, the fulcrum upon which your entire life can turn. It is in this now that you can make the choice to let your light shine at its brightest. It is in this now that you can open yourself fully to the alertness of the universe. It is in this now that you can step into the life you were always meant to live. My dear friends, I urge you to embrace this now with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. Let go of any regrets about the past or worries about the future. They have no power in this eternal now. Instead, focus all your attention, all your energy, on being fully present in this moment. Feel the aliveness in your body. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through your awareness. And behind it all, recognize the unchanging presence of your true self, the light of pure consciousness that is your eternal essence. As you sink deeper into this now, you may begin to experience a profound shift in your perception. The boundaries between you and the world around you may start to blur. You may feel a deep sense of connection with all of life, a recognition that you are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it. This is the ultimate revelation, the deepest truth that this message was meant to awaken in you. You are not just a small, limited self struggling to survive in a vast and indifferent universe. You are the universe itself experiencing itself through the unique perspective of your individual consciousness. Your light is shining because it is the light of the cosmos itself, focused through the lens of your particular life circumstances. They are alerted because the entire universe is becoming aware of itself through you. This message was meant to find you now, because now is the eternal moment in which all of creation is constantly unfolding. As you integrate this profound truth, your life will begin to transform in ways you can scarcely imagine. The fears and limitations that once held you back will dissolve in the light of this new understanding. The love and compassion that are your true nature will flow freely, touching and transforming everything in your life. You will begin to see that every circumstance, every encounter, every challenge is an opportunity for growth and awakening. Nothing will be wasted, nothing will be meaningless. Every moment will be filled with the potential for divine revelation. My dear friends, as we near the end of this discourse, I want to emphasize once again the profound significance of this moment. Your light is shining with a brilliance that cannot be ignored. The universe itself is alerted to your awakening. And this message, this realization was meant to find you precisely now. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not return to the old patterns of thought and behavior that have kept your life detained. Instead, make a commitment right now to live from this new understanding. Let your light shine in every aspect of your life. Be alert to the messages and opportunities that the universe is constantly sending your way. And remember that every now is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to step into the fullness of your being. You are far more powerful than you have ever imagined. You are far more beautiful than you have ever believed. You are far more important to the unfolding of the cosmos than you have ever realized. Your light, your consciousness, your very being is an essential thread in the grand tapestry of existence. So shine, my dear friends. Shine with all the brilliance that is your true nature. Let your light illuminate the darkest corners of your own being and spread out to touch the lives of all those around you. Be alert to the magic and wonder that surrounds you at every moment. And know deep in your heart that you are exactly where you are meant to be, awakening to your true nature at precisely the right moment. This is your time. This is your moment. This now is the gateway to all that you have ever dreamed of being. Step through it with courage and conviction. Embrace the light that you are, and watch it all as the universe responds to your awakening, as new possibilities unfold before you, as your life becomes a living testament to the power of consciousness. Remember, this message was meant to find you now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. In this eternal present moment, you have all the power you need to transform your life and contribute to the transformation of our world. Use this power wisely. Use it lovingly. Use it for the highest good of all. Your light is shining, my dear friends. The universe is alerted, and this was all meant to happen right now. Embrace it fully and step into the magnificent future that awaits you. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that step is taken right here, right now. As you allow your light to shine at its brightest, go forth with confidence, with joy, with an open heart and a clear mind. Let your light guide you on the path of your highest destiny. And know that as you do so, you are playing your unique and irreplaceable role in the grand symphony of cosmic evolution. Your light is shining. They are alerted. This was meant to find you now. Embrace this truth, embody it, live it fully, and watch in wonder as your life becomes a living miracle, a testament to the infinite potential that resides within each and every one of us. Thank you for hearing these words, for opening your heart to this message. May your light continue to shine ever brighter, illumining a path for yourself and for all those whose lives you touch. Go now and be the light that you truly are.